And I just found the last card. It is right here. Look at that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's really interesting. It's also really infuriating if you don't happen to mouse over that cushion there. Now I do have all the baseball cards. And I can open this finally. Oh, time for puzzle. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4. No? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's not right? Baseball Legends.
I need each of the 3 rows to total 17 in all directions using the numbers found on the baseball cards.
In each direction you say. This is an interesting proposition. Okay, we got more than needed here, so let's swap those two. 4, 8, 17. We got a lot in here. 3, 8, 11. Gotta swap maybe those two. 9, 14. Okay, that's too much. Swap that out. 9, 11, 17. Now I got too much in here. So I'd want to swap maybe that. 6, 9, 16, 21. That. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot of moolah. In a Pawn Weekly magazine.
Pawn Weekly may be even sadder than that Cat Weekly magazine. Lots of cash. Usually a sign of illegal activity. The drawer inside this safe needs 2 additional cards. Whatever's in here must be so important that Mason Bowers keeps both the cards with him at all times.
Right. Which are these 2. And what do we have in here? It is a couple of syringes.
This must be the trans-interrupter medication.
Medication.
And there's only 1 dose.
What do you mean there's only 1 dose? Oh, there are 2 different ones, okay.
This is trans-interrupter serum, the only thing that can bring back memories. And there's only dosage for 1 person. If I use it on Mason, maybe you can tell me where more serum is.
You should just use it on yourself, bro. Forget all this Mason stuff. What's my PI level? 4. Okay, let's fast travel right away to the resort, right? Oh, I can't. Oh, Saison, right? Not the resort.
Mason, how are you today? How's everything going here at the camp? 4 clubs. 4 clubs. 4 clubs, Mason. Come on, wake up. Come on, don't be deaf, dumb, and stupid. Please, Mason, wake up.
Show him the card.
That's it. Come on.
Tex, where are we?
Move fast. Start talking. Straight talk. Start talking.
Good, you know me. Now start talking while I cut you free.
Is that the trans-interrupter? What have you done?
What have you done? Quid pro quo.
I busted my ass to get you out of here. You better be worth it.
But I did it to myself. On purpose!
What? Why the hell would you do that?
Oh, God. Now they can find out everything I know. How could you do this?
Oh, well, maybe because I want my memory back. Your friend said you're the only one who could help.
My friend?
Yeah, the one who came for the cryo chamber?
So he has it. The cryo chamber's safe?
Yes, he has it. So where do I get more serum? There was only one dose in your safe. And what the hell's my trance key?
Margaret injected you. She's the only one who could have helped you.
Yeah, and she's dead. And I'm pretty sure her head was the main ingredient in that soup can of yours. Why'd you cut off her head?
I didn't. It was Maldonado. I don't think I could have done it.
Yeah, well, don't mince words, because it was your idea.
Margaret double-crossed us. She came up with her own plan, but I think we stopped her before she could give it to the translator.
Well, you don't come across as totally insane.
She knew things, but she'd given up hope. However, some of us still believe. It wasn't fair of her to take those things to the grave. And I have the technology to tap what's inside her memories. Even after death.
Well, I stand corrected. You are insane.
You were in on it with us. We were all looking for the Tesla egg. But you're the one who found it in the wall of your apartment. I was still working from the inside, letting you all know what the translator was doing. By then, Margaret had stolen the egg and disappeared. I was afraid she'd switch sides, so I hired Maldonado to do surveillance on the Ritz, hoping she'd show up.
Yeah, and she did. She and that big mutant came by and injected me.
I caught up to her at the door of her apartment. All I wanted to do was talk, but she clutched her chest and collapsed. Dead before she hit the floor. Decapitation was the last resort.
So when does the abduction come in?
I called Maldonado just when the translator's henchmen arrived. Maldonado brought the cryo chamber while I created a diversion. While they were chasing me, he did the deed. Then I used the transinducer on myself. We'll rendezvous with my friend. We gotta find that egg before the translator does.
All right, but let's swing by and get your wife, too, because she's been worried sick about you.
My wife? I don't have a wife.
Very good, Tex. You continually impress.
Oh snap.
The cryo chamber. It holds your answers. Don't let him find it.
He's just gonna jump? Told you to use that serum on yourself, bro. Just wasted it.
Welcome back, Tex. You certainly have a gift for making things interesting.
Yeah, it's a gift that just keeps on giving.
I assume you have no idea who we are.
Well, let me just save some time here. I have no memory of you or anything else since this bastard here shot me and my girlfriend 7 years ago.
Yes. Margaret made sure of that, didn't she? Willing to die just to keep you out of the equation, undermining me at every turn, right up until the end.
I need to know one thing. Did you kill Chelsea?
You could say that.
Don't move.
It's a long story, Tex. Maybe some other time.
Just tell me what happened to Chelsea.
Dalton, would you please answer Tex's question?
My pleasure. We'd stolen your speeder, of course. After I sedated you and Chelsea, you were taken to a place where we could search your memories for leads to Margaret Leonard's whereabouts. When that failed, I staged Chelsea's death, attempting to draw Leonard out of hiding. We left identifiable DNA inside your burned-out speeder.
Which, incidentally, was uninsured.
Leonard didn't fall for it, unfortunately. Eventually, we let Chelsea go, and I never saw her again.
This was all before I returned.
So she's alive?
I haven't seen her either. As far as you know.
You motherfucker. Hope for Chelsea.
So Chelsea's alive. Somewhere.
I don't know. Or care.
And you are?
I am the translator.
Is translating your profession or a hobby?
It is my mission and my destiny.
Well, I guess that makes 1,000,002 questions that I have. Everything would be a lot easier if you just unlocked my memory.
I would if I could, Tex, believe me. Unfortunately, Margaret took your trance key to her grave.
What? I'm supposed to believe that I'm on your guys' side for whatever's going on here?
That's right. We're all in this together.
We united in a common goal. It was a goal Margaret and I used to share many years ago. But she lost hope after I died.
You're Joe Hansen? Margaret Leonard's husband? The FBI agent who stole the Tesla cash?
I am. And I did. But when I learned what we'd taken from Tesla and buried in our vaults, what amazing technologies he had to offer the world, it became my dream to complete his work. But then I was diagnosed with terminal cancer. I had little time left, so we decided that I should be preserved in a cryogenic state, in hopes that a cure could be found someday.
But now you're here, alive again. So who's the one who brought you back?
Margaret refused. She said it wasn't safe yet. I tried to pressure her, and she disappeared.
In the end, it was Mason who completed the reanimation.
So what's it like?
Indescribable. I saw eternity. And I returned with a renewed sense of purpose. I finally saw the true vision of Tesla's work.
So if Mason brought you back, why did he turn against you?
Margaret can be very persuasive. I think she convinced Mason that my work was too risky. But she couldn't convince you, Tex.
I'm a little lost here. Why do you need me?
Margaret held one last piece of the puzzle. The Tesla egg. It is the nucleus of the atom. Without it, the spirit radio has little effect. But with it, the veil between living and dead will vanish, and we will all exist within the immortal coil. We have work to do. You're free to go, Tex.
These guys must be playing some kind of mind trick on me. This has got to be a setup of some kind.
Tex, buddy, I'm afraid I haven't been totally straight with you. Over the last 7 years, you have become a lying, womanizing, duplicitous, two-timing cutthroat who plays both sides against the middle for money, and is partners with the gentleman who just left the room. I thought you could just walk away from the person you'd become, but I see that fate may have something else in mind.
Very interesting. We did make it to day 7 though. Talking Dead. Lost in Translation. Featuring Bill Murray.
After I returned from Ceysan, I called Alt to tell him Mason Bowers had taken a 40-foot leap. The guy was so broken up, he hung up the phone. I'm not sure if Bowers' death ended Alt's interest in this whole sorry mess, but my gut tells me I'll need his help if I'm ever going to solve this case. I decided to visit St. Germain to find more information about the Tesla egg.
I don't know, this guy again. This is gonna be good.
So, how goes the investigation? I don't suppose you have any news regarding that egg we talked about?
Well, everybody's talking about the Tesla egg, but I think I've got a lead on it.
Ah, the egg of Columbus. The copper egg. Unveiled by Tesla at the Chicago World's Fair in 1893, it was the very heart of a small prototype that, some say, would become his most notorious invention.
But you seem underwhelmed, and that's not good.
You know the story of Tunguska?
Well, I do now.
If you believe, as many do, that the Tunguska explosion was caused by the Tesla death ray, and you believe that the Tesla egg is a core component of the death ray, well, then the egg would be of immense fortune. Tell me, what do you believe, Mr. Murphy?
I believe you know a lot more than you're telling me.
Are you familiar with Paradise Lost?
Isn't that one of those resorts for swingers?
Paradise Lost is a poem about the great divide in heaven when Lucifer was cast out. After his banishment, Lucifer swore revenge and created an army of his own. He and his followers waited in darkness for their chance to strike back at the god who cast them out. After a 3-day battle against the faithful angels, the forces of evil were banished from heaven for all eternity.
Well, I like it when the good guys win.
Yes. But what if the war were not over? What if Lucifer had not been defeated, but lay in wait, preparing for his chance to overthrow heaven?
Well, debating hypothetical fairy tales is a little nerdy for me.
Look at the world around you. Did heaven win the battle? Man has created hell on earth. And the longer man exists, the further he descends from the wisdom and discernment needed to overcome the darkness. At his core, he is a grasping, clawing, foolish creature, willing to commit any sin to appease his base and greedy nature.
I thought I was jaded. You really think we're as bad as all that?
There are still some who give me hope. You, I'm not sure about. Your role, whether for good or evil, has yet to be determined.
He's not so bad. Does he have the egg?
No, my dear. Entirely the wrong egg. An interesting trinket, to be sure, but not the egg I'm searching for.
Well, if it isn't Ariel Bowers. You know, I hope I pronounced that correctly because Bowers doesn't have a wife.
Great work, Detective. How long did that take to figure out?
Not long, after Bowers told me.
I have to confess, I haven't been totally honest with you on some things.
Just some?
I didn't know who you were when you first interrupted my own search of Bowers' place.
And what were you doing there?
I work for an organization you wouldn't have heard of. We're based out of St. Petersburg.
Florida.
Russia.
How about you?
I don't work for anyone. Just the greater good. And my own little passions, of course.
And lots
Ariel
of
and I have
donuts.
crossed paths on several occasions. This time we seem to have some objectives in common, so we pooled our resources.
Yeah, I'm well familiar with Ariel's resources. How common are your objectives and mine?
That depends. You the kind of man who lets innocent people die?
Not normally, no.
You've heard of the Tesla Legacy Society. At one time, it had a membership of hundreds. After Charles Johansson died, the numbers dwindled. Some time ago, all those people vanished without a trace. I'd hoped to find some answers from Bowers.
Oh, I got news for you. He's not dead. He's back.
He's the translator, I presume.
The one building the immortal coil. You say you like it when the good guys win? You plan on doing anything about that?
Oh, sure. Leave it to me, as always. What are you two gonna do about it?
This is not my battle to fight.
He knows me. I won't be able to get close to him like you can.
You shall have to find the Tesla egg first. Of course.
Great. I didn't even think of that. Well, if you don't have any more helpful tips...
Until we meet again, Mr. Murphy. And something tells me we will.
Until next time. Kiss for luck. You'll need it.
After visiting with St. Germain, the former Mrs. Bowers invites me to a place called the Resort and says she has information to exchange.
I'm sure she does more than that.
Well, if it isn't Dudley Do-Right. Caught me red-handed.
Guilty pleasure.
Yeah. You only get caught if you want to get caught.
What can I say? It's part of my job. I'm a spy.
Double entendre.
Now, let me guess. You specialize in undercover operations.
No, I really am. The organization I work for, you couldn't pronounce it, but in English it's called the White Guard. We've been monitoring the translator for years. We've had our eye on you as well. So are you going to interrogate me? I have so much to confess.
You've been very naughty. Show off.
So you're sure I couldn't pronounce that Russian name? I'm pretty good at pronunciation.
I'll be honest with you. I need your help, Tex. And I can help you, but I had to find out where your loyalties were.
Should I do the army of one? Yeah, let's do it.
My loyalties lie with me. Nobody else.
That's why we're here, together, alone. I hope you don't mind I took the liberty of ordering some food. Should be here any minute. I thought we could have a bite, get to know each other a little better.
Said the spider to the fly.
I told you, Tex, I've had my eye on you for a while. And as you know, I'm not married. Who knows what lies ahead?
What lies ahead? That may be the truest thing you've ever said to me.
It's a rough world out there. Any of us could be dead tomorrow. I live in the moment. And right now, I want that moment to be with you.
Stay true to your girl. Succumb to the Ariel? Whew. Don't make a commitment. This is a pretty interesting choice right here. I think I'm gonna have to stay true to Taylor. Or Chelsea, or I don't even know what's going on. Probably gonna end up finding Chelsea later too. But this chick, this Ariel, she's a conniving, backstabbing bitch. That's what she is. Although I'm very curious what those two options entail. But whatever, let's go with this one.
Ariel, I have any number of reasons to keep you at arm's length. But right now, I just need one. There's a woman that I care about. I might even be in love with her. And until I know for sure, I can't afford to live in the moment. No matter how gorgeous or enticing that moment might be.
I know things you might want to know.
I'm sure that you do. But if they come with strings attached, I'm not interested.
Okay, I promise. No strings attached.
She's
That
making
must be
it
the
more
food.
difficult.
Just going to change real quick.
No changing.
And the mutant.
Hey, cowboy. I
Uh-oh.
was hoping I'd find you here.
No, don't get involved. Prepare to break up? What? Friendly dismissal. Feign fatigue. Which one should we do? Prepare to break up. Feign fatigue. Nah, friendly dismissal? I guess that's the friendly dismissal.
Taylor, good to see you. I can't really talk right now.
I'm not interested in talking. I'm thinking a massage, a can of Red Bolt would get you back into fighting shape. I'm sure you can go at least a couple rounds.
Where's the menage a trois option? I can't see it. Bluff, forewarn her, beat her to the punch. Yeah, let's do that.
Just promise me you won't start throwing punches until I have a chance to explain. Okay, there's a woman in my bathroom.
Oh. Why is there a woman in your bathroom?
Prepare to jump ship. Direct Taylor to area. Big lie. Oh man, should I do the big lie? God damn it, I can't do it. Direct Taylor to Ariel. No, that's not fun. Prepare to jump ship. Hmm. Big lie. Screw it. Let's do the big lie.
Well, she's from maintenance, and there's been a gas leak, and we should probably go and just let her work.
Tex, do you need some help out there?
Or maybe we should just wait till she comes out.
Ready to eat? I'm famished.
Lie some more. Hope for the best. Yeah, let's hope for the best.
Taylor, meet Ariel. Ariel, meet Taylor.
So is this her?
Menage a Tex. Oh yeah, definitely going that. Reject Taylor. Commit to Taylor. Menage a Tex. Oh my god. Is this gonna... I don't even care at this point. It sounds too funny. Do not just take it. Menage a Tex. Let's do it.
I'm so glad you two could finally meet. And since we're all together, how about a big sleepover?
Yeah.
Guess that was a bad idea.
I was kind of expecting that.
Incredibly bad idea. Well, it's not that bad, really. There are plenty of other fish in the sea just waiting to reject me. The good news is that without further distractions, I can focus on my case. I get a call from Archie who says he has a lead for me and I should come over right away.
We'll get back with Chelsea anyway. Screw those. Okay, we should probably go and talk to Archie, but let's see, do we got any messages?
No messages on the
Nope.
bid phone.
Any new faxes? Nope. Let's go find Archie then. Could try and talk to the other people, but I'm not even going to bother at this time. At this point.
So have you heard any more about the Tesla cache or Margaret Leonard? I mean, if she can't fix it, how are you going to get your memory back?
It's not just my memory, it's my life I want back.
Those Morlocks, I think that there's a connection between them and Margaret Leonard. I mean, see, the other day when you got knocked out, Margaret was in your apartment, right? The Morlock hunters told me they'd never seen so many Morlocks around Chandler Avenue. They said it was like something or someone was drawing them there. I mean, no one knows what they were doing around here. They were scattered after Margaret died. Now the hunters say that quite a few of them have been showing up in one particular area outside the city. I got a location for you.
Alright, thank you, buddy. So... what now?
Looks like Bowers was interested in some Nikola Tesla artifacts from Rook's pawn shop.
Oh, you don't say. Well, hello, Rook.
We need to talk.
Oh, do we have to, really?
Yeah, trust me, you may be involved in what happened to me.
Oh, the very thought makes me giddy.
I knew you'd be pleased to hear that. But it's all tied to items of Nikola Tesla and a man named Mason Bowers.
Well, it's true. It's true I've had some very rare Tesla items in my possession from time to time, but I have never heard of this Mason Bowers.
You know Carlos Maldonado?
Well, of course I know that wretched swine.
Tell me how he ties into Tesla.
Well, Maldonado tried to bribe and threaten me to reveal my source of my Tesla items, but I didn't give it to him, and I won't give it to you. Do you think Maldonado was the one watching you?
I think so.
Oh, my, that could be troublesome. I need to make some inquiries. Is there anything else?
That's it? Okay. I'll write it in. So, about that location.
Hey, Murph, how you doing? What can I do for you?
I guess that's gonna do it. Rusty Sun masks.
Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here.
Polygram.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing?
Pretty terrible. Where do I need to go now? Do I just have to talk to everyone? Okay, then challenge accepted.
God, I want to pull that fedora off your head with my teeth.
Hey there, big fella.
You know, it used to really piss me off, the way you'd always come around asking your questions, but now that you're paying me for it, I really don't mind.
Okay. Don't think this is helpful.
More questions? Why you gotta keep coming back with more questions?
This definitely is not helpful.
Of all the face-melting food joints in all the towns in all the world, you walk into mine.
Yeah, got a problem with that? My buddy Louie.
It's real good having you stop in more regular. How can I help you?
Yeah.